Oh my, yeah, 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 yeah. You're my Elohim. I'ma give you praise. I'ma give you praise. Oh my, yeah, 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 yeah. You're my Elohim. I'ma give you praise. I'ma give you praise. Yeah, ooh, Sabao, pack a punch like Mike Tyson. He's my Abba, he be shining like 10,000 suns.
What's up, Aki? Glad you're in the house tonight, man. Bust out the books tonight, baby. Bust out the books tonight. I need my Jeff Bennett. Need my Jeff Bennett, baby. Yes, sir, family. We're going in tonight, family. We're going in tonight. Welcome to what? Welcome to what? Freestyle Thursday, baby. Freestyle Thursday. We're going in tonight, family. Hey. Yeah, buddy. Praise God. Praise Most High. All right, well, glad to see everyone coming in, family. Glad to see everyone coming in.
The laws are hard. Every time you drive in the car, you stop at the stoplight. When it comes to y'all, you make excuses. You be acting stupid.
Check
Who
out
you think
somebody.
You play in yourself. Yahoo watches
Oh man, I can't wait till the weekend, baby.
You gotta get right.
Can't wait till the weekend.
Mashiach is coming back for his adorned rise. Open up your eyes, cause this can save your life. Ready or not, he's coming back like a thief in the night. You're my Elohim. I'ma give you praise. I'ma give you praise. Oh my, yeah. You're my Elohim.
What's up, Pastor Jay? How's everybody doing tonight, family? Give us a bonus tonight.
Joy in the morning, new night. I'ma give praise till I die. Make sure my heart contrite. Despite it all, he had mercy on me.
Pray everyone having an awesome week, family. But I can't wait till the weekend. Shalom to the anointed, set apart, the chosen. Oh yeah, the redeemed people of the Most High. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I got my mother loud in the house. I gotta watch my tongue tonight. Gotta watch my tongue tonight. What's going on here? Gotta watch my tongue. Good to see you tonight, mother-in-law. Can't wait until you come down. Looking forward to that. Also, family is right around the corner. Right around the corner. Shaba Oak. Right around the corner. Put that date in there for me. And we got the location already, family. We got the location already. Praise God. Praise God, family. We got that date already. Brother Mike been grinding. He been grinding, family. He been grinding. And so everybody, the body is operating as it should. We all ain't the hand. We all ain't the foot. And so, he's doing his salesman skills and putting it out there. We got some other pastors coming, some other brothers and sisters that's going to join us once again. I wasn't shocked for them to be on board after they didn't experience the Abid. Man, I'm telling you that Abid put us on the Abid was a co-signer for us, Pastor Jay. A co-signer. So anybody that wants to come, that invited to our events, any events we having down here by the Galveston, Galveston County, they're gonna come by because Abib put us on the planet. Good to see you in the house, Miss Jefferson. She's doing well, family. Let the family know how you're doing. She's doing well. She's out of the hospital and everything. Everything is working good. My goodness, everything is working good, family. Good to see you in the house. Get your rest, Miss J. You know that we got you on the Shabbat. Somebody gonna bring you something to eat. You don't have to worry about that. Praise Yah. We got the location to celebrate Shabbat, better known as Pentecost in the Western world. We're gonna be out there at the Rainbow Park. That means the park with the covenant. We ain't gonna let them take the rainbow from us. No, it's the covenant. It's the covenant park. That's where we're gonna be. They call it the rainbow, but to us, it's the covenant park where all the covenant people come and hang out, family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that date is it's on a Saturday. It's gonna be a Saturday on I think Pastor J June the 4th. June the 4th, because Monday is my birthday, June the 6th. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. June the 6th, my birthday. Yeah. So I'm excited. So we got a busy month coming up, and with the the birthday, or whether Pentecost, my birthday, the pastor appreciation. So thank y'all for showing your love to me, family. Thank you for showing your love tonight. So the date, and we're definitely Brother Mike. I'm sure that Brother Mike and Pastor Jay them is working on the flyer, and so soon we get the flyer together, or the information. We'll definitely get it to everyone who wants to have some. I like to have a few, Pastor Jay, if you can get some made up after Mike finish, or whoever doing that works, so I can give it to a few churches around here, to give them the invitation. All we can do is give invitation, and so to see that those who are in the city, in Texas City, Galveston County, wants to come out and celebrate. Oh, it's going to be awesome at the park, family. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So make sure, Pastor Jay, once again, that you get the information to us, or check with Brother Mike to see where he at on that. I talked to him today. Good to see you, D. Are you going to be there for Shabbat, or you still got school? Are you going to be there for Shabbat, or you still have school? All right. So we got some people in the house, family. Depending on if Brother Mitchell comes in the house, we'll be able to do a certain things. I see my brother in the house. Good to see you, bro. Now, if Brother Mitchell come in the house, family, we're going to go in. I got a few things. I'm just okay. I didn't know if I was going to tread the meal by myself. Old ox. I'm an old ox, but I can tread this ground, boy. I can tread this thing. I'm like, Now you're gonna make me tread it all by myself tonight. I just wanted to share it with you. That's all this platform. I want to share it with you, and so that we can go in tonight, family. So we can go in. What I want to do tonight, family, greeted everyone in the name of the Mushak. Good to see y'all healthy and doing well. Miss J, definitely appreciate all the prayers and everything, family. So I'm looking to build with the other congregation that's going to come out. Brother Mike said he was able to get forward in his congregation. What's the other name? I keep forgetting his Hebrew name. My bad, my brother. The Hebrew way.
I don't know his name.
Yeah. But that's okay. We're gonna build, and we ain't gonna never forget it again.
Right.
Yeah. I'll die, something like that. But anyhow, yeah, she said I have school this weekend. All right. So you can drop off the dessert to Desmond, or he can come by there and get it for you.
Yeah, I don't mind.
He'll come by there and get it. Pastor, yeah. Here we go right here. So his name right here, called
Pastor Carlos and Yahweh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome build, man. Awesome build. I saw that y'all see the baptism that they did and Galveston?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I saw the video. They went and I saw Rodney there. Rodney everywhere.
Rodney everywhere.
It looked like
Yeah,
Rodney sitting at the table. But it
yeah,
was
that's more Ray
beautiful,
Rodney.
man. Huh?
That's more Ray
Yeah.
Rodney.
Rodney say, I gotta spread the love.
Yeah.
That's all right. You gotta spread the love. Anything that you want to share, kingdom building. Yep, the Hebrew way. That's right. So that's the name of their site here. If you go to YouTube, you can watch them. I don't know. They late hours, man. They come on late. I'm like, man, what y'all think y'all in New York City or something?
Man.
Y'all on Texas time and still be coming in late. That's good. Let everyone know again, family, to let them know how your class is going. And as I told you before, that don't let funds be a reason that you don't take up a class. We definitely will meet that need. We don't have to pray about it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It just meet the need because our brother Zion Lex and his Hebrew name Levy.
Abdiel Ben Levy.
Yeah, Abdiel Ben Levy. Yeah. So better known as Zion Lex on YouTube, family. Awesome brother. Gifted to the body of the Mushiach, well equipped for the Hebrew Israelites family. We got plenty of brothers and sisters out there. So he makes his class affordable so that we can can take these classes. All right, family. Anything that you want to share with the people tonight before we get into class? Anything that you want to catch up on, with the alphabets, or just something that you just want to just share with us? It'll be a blessing.
Well, as always, of course, we just we just had class. What's today? I lost track of the days of the week, man. It took me a couple of days of being off work. But we just had class the other day. It went beautifully. I think I mentioned this earlier in the month, but come the beginning of June, the Aramaic class will be transitioning into the hieroglyphs class. So that'll be interesting. For those who are studying the alphabet, if you didn't get everything, or if it's some stuff that you had questions about, as always, feel free to reach out to me. You know how to find me. And if for those of you who have a renewed interest, thanks to our co-T, Sister Karen, who has the children learning the alphabet. For those of you who are interested in any of that old stuff, I still have all that laid out. And of course, I'm always going back over old notes, making updates and stuff like that. So if you're interested in any of that, or if you need in any way, shape, form, or fashion to labor with me in that regard, only a phone call or text message away.
All right. What else I was finna Pastor Jay, y'all remember y'all I don't know where everybody going, they so busy. Listen. All this, I see we had about like 7, almost 8 people on, and they just popping off. I mean, listen, I told y'all this ain't no drive-through window. You should have yourself already say, you know what, I'm going to sit in on this class. I'm going to get something out of it. I mean, come on. I mean, I like basketball, but basketball ain't going nowhere. Right. It's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the basketball. I watch the game when I want it. But this is the most important subject on the planet, building with one another, So very important, family. So for those that still here, I appreciate that. But I kids want things to happen like this here, no, that's why I don't like those. I don't like those movies that I can tell the writer didn't put no, man, they make movies so that you ain't got to think. The plot just so easy.
Right.
Why? Because they even make movies based on your intellect.
Come on now.
On your intellect. Right. When I had I'm gonna say this here. When I had I got a few Ola's book, man, that it's called How to Read a Book, right? Very, very scholarship book.
I saw that one.
How to read
I saw that book.
And let me see. You saw it here, huh?
I saw it. Yeah,
it's definitely here. So I ain't. Yeah. So I got it. But I always remember that, you know, just by reading the introduction. Listen, guys, when you buy a new book, please don't try to jump in the book so fast. Read the introduction, because it is the introduction. It's like going to a movie and I'm the only one that saw the introduction. And so I'm excited about it, but you didn't take time out to see the introduction. So you really don't even know what the movie about.
Right.
So the introduction to a book is like that. It be nuggets in there that you're like, man, I'm glad I read this, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Especially when we talking any type of biblical book.
You got to, man. You got to. So I can verify I got the book. But so the statement I want to make is that it's called How to Read a Book, right? So I remember her. Now listen what she said. She said that back in the 60s, families, back in the 60s. So if you come over now, when you come over the next time, not if, when you come over the next time, I remember this here. Now, and I don't even know when the last time I read that book, man. And let me just go on record now, family. I ain't read all these books.
Right.
The same way that lawyer in his office ain't read all those books.
Right.
These books are called resource tools. Resource. We can pull up almost any I can go record say any subject.
Right.
Any subject. Right. Why? Because it's a resource book. So if somebody ever asks me, have I read all the books? Nope. A lot of them I got from resource. Now, so the point I want to make, she said in the book, now listen to this here. She said in the 60s, right? Now think about the presidents. And she was using this illustration as the presidents when they used to write their speeches back in the 60s, running for office, right? She said the lecturers used to be written on a college level. Listen, I want y'all to hear what I'm about to say. She say when they used to write their speeches back in the 60s, it was written on a college level. And you can read the book when you come here. But she say now, today, they're written like on a 5th grade level, 5th to 8th grade level.
Yeah. That's real.
Now, that's not cool. What they're saying, the people in the 60s was more intellect, all right, than we are now. See, you think the computers make you smart. The reason that I have the growth that I have now is because before this stuff you seeing now, fam, I'm going to repeat that until I go to sleep, that I had to go to the library. I didn't have no car. I walked to the library. Yeah. Those binders at the school, I don't know if I ever showed them to you. Those binders, I got about like 4 or 5 of them. This thick, 4 or 5 of them, a red one, a blue one, a black one, and a white one. This thick, dude. Way back before he had this book printed. I had to read it on his site. That's why I know a lot. It's not because I'm smarter, but I had to look this stuff up. I didn't have Google. I didn't have none of that stuff, family. It wasn't well like it is now. People just, Google it. I had to hit the books. So that's why I encourage y'all that about buying books, because books are rare. Books are rare. So, but today she said the lectures are written. What Pastor Jay said, okay? So let me see what my brother says this here. Tell it is powerful.
It's
power
if needed.
Pastor Jay says,
big old facts. We have forgotten the art of studying and scholarship.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So this, I love this kind of stuff, man. I love like we're doing now. This is a library. How many people walk into a library and before they had the lady sitting up front to tell you where the book's at? You remember you had to walk that aisle.
Yeah, you had to go find that bad boy.
You had to know your ABCs.
Dewey Decimal System.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You had to walk that aisle, and then if it was the book, you would study, and then you want to put it back, but you would put it back in a way that you could come back tomorrow and get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
In the library, people's in the house.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit this bad boy right here.
Yeah, absolutely, family. Absolutely. So let's go in. So what I'm gonna do, family, I want to do. I told y'all I was gonna touch on chapter 19 of the book of Vayikra. So I'm gonna give y'all, because this Shabbat days, I'm going in two portions. I'm gonna do yours and I'm gonna do mine. So you know I gotta bleed the block. So I got two portions I'm gonna do. Yours, what is a slam dunk. Mine's I gotta tread that field.
I was gonna say that.
Yours was a slam dunk. I like, oh, that's a piece of cake right there. But then mine, I gotta dig. I gotta dig in it, right? Because it's some things I want to bring out. So, but watch this, Des. I want to deal with this word, guys, because I don't think we quite understand what Desmond had brought out a few weeks ago. Okay, Des, if you can pull up somehow that if they can see this word, the word kadosh, and you brought it out about how it can mean, which we bring it out, family. The same word can mean holy, but also it can mean prostitute. This is very important. I want you to think in the ancient world. The Most High used this word kadosh, which was very familiar in the ancient world. Very familiar in the ancient world, because I'm going to bring something out tonight. You know, we love to use the word be holy, but even the way that we translated, Desmond, you know, like set apart, sacred, so it still doesn't reach the essence of the word. And you have to keep in mind, family, we're talking about an English word. We say holy, but it's an ancient word. And what would this word had a meant to Israel when Yah say be holy? So is in their mind, they understood prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you why. Because I never knew until I saw in Jeff Bennett's book, I never knew that the word relate to a prostitute until I saw it in ancient Hebrew. If you don't have this book, family, you need to get it. Okay? You need to get this word. So understanding that in our mind, because I definitely want them to see the kuf, the dolly, and the shin. I want them to see it, because I'm going to bring something out, family. It's going to bless you, because word study is very important, because the reason I say that, because what we think words mean in English, they don't. Did y'all know that the story, you know, the story of Cinderella, right? Everybody done seen the movie Cinderella, and you know she got she got the, well, I'm saying, okay, my ugly throwing it in, boy. I got this. You just got on it. Do what you're doing, right? Even the concrete doesn't quite catch it when our mind can fully grasp the concept. That's right. So we were renewing our mind. So when you look at the story, you need me to pull this up. You ready for it? Okay.
Yes.
So when you, even the story of Cinderella, right? We all know the glass slipper, right? That she had to put on the glass slipper, right? But did you know that that story was a Russian story?
Right.
Did you know that, Desmond?
Right. That's a
It was
fact.
written a Russian story, but it was a slight mistranslation in the word. So it should have been translated as a fur slipper, but it was one letter
one letter
off, and it's translated as a glass slipper. But can you imagine how the story would change if you translated, do a remix of Cinderella and put it back in a Russian story as it's freezing outside? She had on what? Fur slippers.
Fur slipper.
But that's how things get lost in translation. Okay? Translation. So what you got for me? Okay, here we go right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. What? Make it bigger for me.
Okay. Let me zoom in here.
This is very important, family. This is a powerful word.
Okay, so here we are right here. So you can see the word holy right here. Here it is in the Hebrew, kadosh. You got the kuf, the dalet, the vav, and the shin. So here we are, the word holy.
And hey, let them know that this is a vowel.
Yeah. So this vav we see right here is acting as a vowel. So this is what's referred to as the cholam malay. So anytime you see it here with the little dot above it, make sure my mouse is in the right spot. So you see that little dot above it right there. It almost looks like an I in this script.
I do it. I put it right there for you. Okay, I got it right there.
But yeah, so when you see it look like that, that's a vowel. It gives you the O sound. So you have the kuf, the dalet, the O, and then the sh from the shin. So kadosh right there.
Now, I don't know. Now, I want you to pay attention to these three letters, right? Kuf, dalet, shin. And you know what else I saw as I was going over this here? When you do is what we call a gematria, right? Without using the vowel, what does this add up to? So we got kuf is what? It's 100.
My bad, it's 100.
100. Dalet is 4, right?
4.
Then we got shin is 300.
300.
Remember,
yeah.
Shin, Tav. So you know that Tav is 400, so Shin is 300.
Yeah.
And so now it's very important, family, that when you number doing the alphabet in the numbers, it's from 1 to 400. It go from 1 to yo is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Then it jump from 1 to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 is kuf. Then it go from 100 to 200 to 300. So the shin is a 300. So whether it be shin or sin, it's still 300. It's still the same letter. So don't make shin 300 and then sin 400. It doesn't go like that. It's still the same letter. Okay, this is still the same letter. So it add up to 404. Watch this, family. 404, right? And when we break this down to the smallest number, what do we come up with? Think about it. 404. Drop to 0.
4.
Drop to 0.
44.
44. Think about this. So we dropped that down. So we know that Judah represents 44, right?
44. Yeah.
And then if we do, then also we can do this. We do this, family. This is called codes, Baba codes. I don't even want to go there. But then I take 44 and put 4 plus 4 is what? 8.
That's 8. Yeah.
So what do we say that 8 means in Hebrew? You remember what do 8 mean in Hebrew?
Completion or a new beginning.
New beginning. So notice when you break it down to the smallest part, it means it's a new beginning. Because once I change the vowels, I used to prostitute myself to everything in the world. Because all it did, family, if he can find the word for sodomite or a whore, then you will see. But keep this in mind: kuf, dalet, shin, and watch how the vowels change. What's going to change is only the vowels. The vowel, even if you can, because we're going to take these 3 letters. We'll drop the whole one right here and put a hey at the end. That will be a female prostitute, because hey at the end of the word makes it feminine. It has nothing to do with gender. It'll let you know if it's dealing with gender. Yeah. So when we take this here and put a hey to it, it gives us the female a word for prostitute.
Right. I got that in the Jeff Bennett whenever you're ready too.
Go ahead, y'all. I need it. Thank you, family. Thank you, y'all. Watch this, family. It's very important. Oh yeah, I need this. Bam. I need that. Thank you. Right so there. Notice, family.
Okay. So notice. Identical right here. So you have. Here we are right here. I'm gonna deal with this right here first.
Okay, go ahead.
So you have the word for holy, right, which we covered before. So this is the kuf, the dalet, and the shin. So this is the word that we translate as set apart. But here we have the same three letters, but now instead of the word set apart, we have the definition as prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you had the same thing here, which you were just saying. You just said this. So you have the kuf, the dalet, the shin, and then the hey. It's just denotes a female prostitute.
Female prostitute. It makes it a female prostitute. That's what it is. It makes it a female prostitute. What was it? A female prostitute. And the one that's under let's see what and this one here would be a female prostitute right there, family. So we still talking about the same word, the exact same word. So when he say be holy, they have in their mind what that means.
Yeah,
they understand this here. So when we go outside of the Most High, who are supposed to be set apart to Him, and go do things different, I'm prostituting myself.
Yeah.
You think that you're sinning, you prostituting yourself.
Right. Right.
We're prostituting ourselves. It's not just sinning, you're prostituting yourself. But we don't see it like that. Look at this word here. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17.
Praise yeah. All right. Let me see here.
Watch this, family.
Let me get it over.
And I'm gonna show you something else. Since you on here, watch. You're gonna say, "Whoa, nice." So I said Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17.
Yeah, let me get it on. I'm gonna just pull it up right here so we can
go
straight to it.
Now watch this, family. Very important, family, that we get the definition right. Because just going around singing Kadosh, Kadosh. And as I was pondering on that, family, that the only thing is 3-letter words. So let's say that you're walking around and you the 3-letter words. And where would you put the dots in your life? So if the Most High is he's the author and he got the pen in his hand and we all say we holy, where would he put the dots?
Yeah.
Because it's where he put the dots at would determine if you a holy to Yah, set apart, or a male or female prostitute.
Right.
You say, oh boy, those are some strong words. Well, check this out then. 23 verse 17.
I don't know why it did that to me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Like I didn't want to go.
Right there, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, here we go, family. You see it right there, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead.
All right, so here we are. Try to read around the screen here. All right, so here we are. So 23:17. So we have here, and in the King James, I'm trying to remember how it reads here. It says that it shouldn't be a daughter of Israel, nor the son of Israel should be a male or a female prostitute. But here we have it right here. So
you see both words, don't you?
Exact word right there.
So you see exactly how it's spelled on each one, family.
And then boom.
So this is how we dealing with that word. Kadosh means to be set apart. But I'm gonna show you this here. I'm gonna show you another one. I'm gonna show you another one. So now I'm gleaning from a couple of Strongs. I got this one here, a not Strongs here. I don't know if you got this one or not. Let me take this out for a moment. I don't need this one here. Not dictionary. You got this one here too? Okay.
Yeah, I got that one.
Watch this here. So dealing with even in if you had up to Jeff Benner, he has it in here too. And I'm gonna be gleaning from under the word prostitute. I'm dealing with the special. So it also means special, one who is set apart as special is the Aramaic word, right? But
Okay.
watch this though. I'm gonna show you something here. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something here. And when you get the time, I want you to go to Daniel chapter 4.
Okay.
So this is the word too. It can be pronounced. Well, I'm at Kedishin. I think it's Kedish. Yeah. The Kedish. Kadesh. 6922 it's a Strong's.
Okay.
But I want to show you something. What you looking up?
I got that 6922.
Okay. Now watch this, family.
Want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are. So the word is Kaddish. Kaddish. Corresponding to Strong's number 6918, holy one, or saint. It's an Aramaic masculine adjective meaning holy. It is the Aramaic equivalent of the Hebrew word kadosh, which is Strong's number 6918. This term can modify the word ilah, meaning God or gods. Okay. Daniel.
I'm down.
Okay. As a substantive, it could stand for angels, the supernatural or holy ones. It could also refer to God's people, human holy ones, or saints.
Now, watch this here. Watch this here. Now, turn the book of Daniel. Watch this here. This is powerful. Still dealing with the same word, family. So in Daniel chapter 4, we have Nebuchadnezzar has a dream, right?
Right.
He has this dream. Y'all all know about the dream and the statue and so on and so on, right? So when we pick it up in verse 13, chapter 4, verse 13. Watch this out.
All right. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 13. I saw in the visions of my head upon my bed, and behold, a watcher and an holy one came down from heaven.
Now stop right there. Now you see this? A watcher, right? Yeah. And a holy one came what? Came down. Okay. Now watch this here. Let's jump over to verse 17.
All right. Book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones.
Okay, so now remember, they came down, right? The watcher and the holy ones. They are two different groups, right?
Yeah.
But they came down, right? Now watch this here. When we jump over, do verse 22 and 23.
Daniel chapter 4, verses 22 and 23. It is thou, O king, that art grown and become strong, for thy greatness is grown and reacheth unto heaven, and thy dominion to the end of the earth. And whereas the king saw a watcher and an holy one coming down from heaven, and saying,
I want you to see this, right? A watcher and a holy one coming down, right? Now watch this here, because it's the word, same word, Kaddish, right? Now watch this here. Let's go to Daniel chapter 7. Now, this is Daniel having a dream. So when we see Daniel having this dream, because it talked about in Daniel chapter 7, read verse 1 for me.
All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 1. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matters.
So Daniel saw these beasts coming out of the earth, right?
Right.
And we know these beasts is Babylon, Persia, the Greeks, and Babylon. And he was grieved, and he want to know about this fourth beast, which we know is Rome, right? If we see like verse, start at verse 15.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 15.
Yeah.
I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me, and made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever.
Do you
even
hear what I'm
forever,
saying?
ever.
They are connecting us with these holy ones in the unseen world who set apart, who cries, holy, holy, holy.
Yeah.
And they're saying that, listen what they're saying. It's not just going to be just somebody saying, I'm holy. No. These ones are set apart.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
the Kadosh, I believe, that just me, it's just a Kadosh is just, I'm going to show this other word. How you going to see this here? It's just holy, be set apart. But this group is different. It's this group that's gonna possess the kingdom, not someone just don't drink anymore, or don't do this. No. This is a different group because it says that this is connected as with the divine ones.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Now, watch this here. And so he says, jump over to verse 21.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
You see that, family? The set apart. This is the word that they're saying, the holy ones, the saints. So when they translate the word saints, they're not dealing with this normal basic word kadosh.
Yeah.
The kadosh, 1 week you're holy to Yah. Next week you're a prostitute. 1 week you're holy to Yah. The next week you're a prostitute. No, these ones has already crossed over.
Yeah.
They have already crossed over. Look what it says in verse 25.
Verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
So we know these ain't the heavenly ones. Remember, the ones we read early in Daniel chapter 4 was the watchers and the holy ones that came down. So it's not hard for the Most High to have sons in the spiritual world and sons and daughters in the natural world, where we can see as above, so below.
So below.
And I know that it's who stole that Albert Pike stole that and ran with it.
Yeah. That's I think that's Aleister Crowley or one.
Yeah. So we can see how this same word is used again. Go back and read the definition again, the bottom part of it.
It could also refer to God's people, human holy ones, or saints.
Jump down as a substitute, is it? As a sustained at the bottom.
Oh, okay, that part.
Yeah.
As a substantive, it could stand for angels.
Notice it could stand for angels.
Yeah.
Angels, right?
Yeah.
Messengers. And what else?
The supernatural holy ones.
Come on. And it also could what?
It could also refer to God's people, human holy ones, or saints.
See? Come on, these are different, man. These ones, man, is something different about this word here.
Yeah.
Than just the normal word. Am I right, Al?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I thought that was just awesome. Family. Just trying to bring some stuff out. Watch this one, Ark. I'm gonna show you this here. And I know that first, what I want you to do is my phone there. First, I want you to go to Genesis chapter 17 and explain verse 1 to him first, and then I'm gonna take you somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah. So the book of Genesis chapter 17, man, that's one of those ones. Ain't even got to go there yet.
Yeah.
I'll read it here. Mixing these up.
I'm gonna show you something.
7:10.
I'm just getting. I can say this for the Shabbat, but I'm like, man, I'm gonna give it to my students, man.
As well. Yeah. And so in the book of Genesis, chapter 17, that verse begins off when Abram was 99 years old. Here we are. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Jehovah appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Elohim. Walk before me and be thou perfect. Now let me see. Might need to jump in here.
Yeah, mine's jumping crazy too.
Jump on here, see if I can pull it up in the
Why my thing keep moving like that? Wait till I show you this though.
Moving nice and slow. So this is coming up now. Computer. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 17.
Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, you need me to pull it up?
Yeah. See, can you get me in there?
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see it yet. Do I need to get rid of that one?
Is it? Oh, you know what I'm doing?
What?
I ain't even sharing my screen. That'll do it. That'll definitely help. Let me see.
This is how you study, family. This is how you study. You get more out of when you study instead of somebody spoon feeding you. You must become disciplined in your hearing. Walking along with us. If you don't have the books, then get them. You got family members just keep trying to buy you stuff for Christmas. Send them that list.
Yeah, send them the link.
You keep telling them stop buying you stuff. If anybody still got family members still try to buy you stuff for Christmas, go on and give them a list.
I tell you, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I got a whole Amazon book list. You can
let
grab.
You let me have a family member just keep on trying to. Man, I'll give them a book list.
Take your pick. Okay.
I ain't calling my anybody in my family, you know what I'm saying, the devil, but I let the devil fill my library. Now watch this, family. This is gonna be powerful here because we're dealing with the same word kadosh, right? But I want you to see this here because I know that my art can explain this real good, and then I'm gonna take him somewhere else. I need you to do the interlinear. Okay.
Man.
I know it's moving slow. I can see it.
Real slow. Don't even want me to get there.
And
all good. I can just look at it.
You want me to see? Can I? You got it?
There we go. I jumped
around. I'm tripping. I got mines right here too. I know I ain't pull.
Oh yeah, you pull yours up. Same thing. Yeah.
Let's see. Is it on here? Nah, that ain't what I want.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Sorry about that, family. It ain't our fault.
They're trying to get us.
Yeah. If you're gonna deal with technology, this kind of stuff that you got to deal with.
Yeah. I could have shown we'd hear so many verses just using the book.
I know. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
But watch this, boy. You're gonna be blessed, man. You see this here. I went in, was that day I probably just I probably went in for about 4 hours yesterday. Just man, it was I like, man, you need to go home.
Praise
I-
yeah.
yeah, I was like, I was going. I said, oh my goodness, you gotta stay in there, bro. You know what I'm saying, y'all. Studying ain't the same every time. So when the well is flowing, get it in, get it
Right.
in, because sometimes you have time that you just, man, you barely can crack open a book.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it be days like that. I don't care who you are, Pastor TDJ, Crypto, them if you in this body, you gonna get tired. And if them guys are honest, share with your congregation. At time like this, I just want to stay home.
Man.
What? Did he say that? Yeah.
All right.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Watch this, family.
About time. All right. So we have this verse here. We're in the book of Bereshit, Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. Did I drop it in the chat? Okay. We're looking at this verse here in the interlinear. So we have and when Abram was 99 years old, then appeared Jehovah to Abram and said to him, Ani El Shaddai, Hit Halek, Lifnei, Wehi Tamim. So he says, I am El Shaddai. Walk before me and be perfect or blameless. This is the same word that's used for Noah and his when he was found blameless and perfect. The same thing for Jacob when he was found blameless or perfect. But the key word here is the verb that's used in the sentence, which is walk. Right? So we see this walk here, which is in the heat pa'el stem.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this verb, there's 7 major verb stems in the Hebrew language, ranging from passive to active, and then you have some which calls for things that are caused, simple actions, and then you have what's referred to as causative actions. This one here is in the intensive reflexive, which means that this is the most intense form of that verb. And it's also reflexive, which means that the subject of the sentence is doing whatever action it is to themselves.
Now, I want you to repeat that again. Listen what he says, family.
Right. So it's the most intense form. And it also means, since it's reflexive, that the subject of the sentence is doing whatever action to themselves.
So, other words, God ain't walking for him.
That's a fact. That's a fact. This is a command. The Most High says to Abram, you capable of doing it on your own? You do it. You be perfect. I'll watch.
So that destroyed when someone said, well, ain't nobody perfect. Well, if you look at when the term, I know exactly what they're quoting from the book of Matthew, when Yeshua say, be thou perfect. Well, the word is mature, teknon, be mature. Right. Okay, that's all it means, family. Good. That's all it means. Be sincere. Don't be wearing a Mardi Gras mask, pretend to be something that you're not. Be sincere. So when he said to Abraham, walk before me and be sincere. Okay. So now, but the word he used was used in the hippel, meaning do it for you're walking for yourself, family. Walk for yourself. God is going to be with you, but notice that you're walking for yourself.
Right. Right.
You know? So now he said it is used. Explain that word again, because we're finna go somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, so here we see it in the heat pile stand. So if y'all try to take my glasses off. So if y'all look at here at the bottom here, you see this V, heat pile, imperfect, masculine. This is all this stands for. You got the V for the verb, the heat pile sort of speaks for itself, and then you have imperfect and masculine. So what this is saying here is that this verb in the heat pile stem, meaning intensive and reflexive. Intensive, it's the most intense it can get. Reflexive, whoever it is doing it to themselves.
Yeah. It's like we telling our kids, to get a certain age. I said, no, go cook for yourself.
Right.
You know that? Right. Go cook for yourself. Now
Right.
you able to do it now. Now watch this. Oh, don't tell me it's messing up on you again.
No. Did it cut out?
Yeah, I don't even see it because now remember.
Oh man. Oh yeah. It just dropped out on me.
Yeah, it did.
Say the whole internet cut off.
That's crazy.
You can't make this stuff up.
And I was trying.
I know I'm certainly looking at you when you looking at me. So it can't be the internet.
So I don't know what they doing. I can't. Oh, okay, hold on. I might can be able to do it on mine. Let me see.
Yeah.
Can you see mine?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, let me get to where I want to go. So now, remember what you just said. Now, let me see this here. Let me see. Can that big enough that you can see it?
Yeah.
Or that's too big? Too big. Okay. Watch this, Ock. Watch this here. Now, can you read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now read. That's 11:44, right?
Okay.
Read verse 44 for me.
Okay. Well, let me get it.
Now,
Verse 44.
this chapter have to do with the dietary law, what to eat and what not to eat. Verses 44 and 45.
Okay. All right. So there's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verses 44 and 45. For I am Jehovah, your Elohim. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy.
You already laughing because you already saw it.
As I read it, I was like, oh, I know exactly what this For I am Jehovah, your Elohim. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. For I am Jehovah, that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your Elohim. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy.
Now, when we go back to 44, who's responsible for this? Is it Yah or is it me?
That's good. That's good.
What stem is that written in, Ak?
That's the heat pile.
So that person is doing it to himself.
That's a fact.
Am I right, Ak?
That's what it says. That's what it says. Yeah.
He's doing it to himself. You are, I'm giving you this here, but do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself. See, this take all responsibility. No, it start putting responsibility on me. Well, if God don't want me to eat this here, he'll just take the desire from my mouth.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. Notice that we are co-laboring, as Paul say, we're co-laboring.
Yeah.
But if our parents do everything for us, it makes us stronger or weak. So y'all say, if I do everything for you, it's not gonna make you stronger. So to put away what he tells us to do, it's an action to it. It's a verb.
Yeah.
Am I right? So you're doing it to yourself, for yourself. That's powerful, huh?
That's good. That's good. That's funny. I think I got that one highlighted because I saw that. I saw that as I was reading that portion. I was like, I wonder what that said. Oh, yep. Yeah.
But watch this one. But I wonder why you didn't see it in this one here. Watch this here. Watch this one here. See, I'm giving this to you because you're a faithful student. Watch this here. Verses 7 and 8.
Okay. It's Leviticus chapter 20.
Watch this. Watch this here. Let me get back over there. Are you there? I mean, can you see it?
Yeah. Okay. So that's Leviticus 20.
Yeah, 7 and 8. Yeah.
Okay. 7 and 8. All right. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 20, verses 7 and 8. Sanctify yourselves, therefore, and be ye holy, for I am Jehovah, your Elohim, and ye shall keep my statutes and do them. I am Jehovah, which sanctify you.
Ooh, now you see what the other. So the first one is in the verb hipael, and then the second one is verse 8 is in what?
Oh, let me see here. Look at it. I am Jehovah, we sanctify you. Let me just look at it.
I got it. I'm just saying, do you see it?
Oh, okay. Oh man, there you go on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it's in the call stem.
It's the PL, the intent.
Oh, and holiness. Here we are.
Yeah.
Sanctify you. Me could. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the PL.
Yeah. So you see the intent, huh?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
living a set apart life is not normal. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Other than that, it would not be in these stems.
Good.
You say, how you know? That's why most people don't live a kadosh life.
Fact.
It ain't easy, family. It has nothing to do with being born again. It has nothing to be having the Holy Spirit. It is things that you gotta do. You and I gotta do. You and I gotta do.
Yeah.
We gotta pray. We gotta study. We gotta fast. So you see someone growing in the grace and knowledge of Yah, and then if you jealous of that person, but you don't know the sacrifice that person is putting his body and his mind to.
Yeah.
So living, having a good reputation in house of study and outside of house of study ain't come by luck.
Right.
Come on, you know how many people fall? It ain't come out. It's about like if you got on something white, a white outfit. The last thing I want is Jacob to run up to me. I'm running away from Jacob. Am I right? Hey, stop. Am I right?
That's good.
So understand that we have on a spiritual white garment. You see people, hey, what, man, don't touch me, right? Even Yeshua said that. Hold up, don't touch me.
Somebody has touched me.
Now, she could have easily got mad. Oh, you think you're good now because you rose from the dead. And now you think you're all that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm caught up now.
Don't touch me.
He said, don't touch me. Not yet. I have not ascended.
But you see how these words are used, understanding it, family. Understanding these things. This is powerful, family. I ain't even scratched, so I can't wait for the Shabbat to bring out more. I got more to bring out these things so that we can understand that when the Most High has set us apart, our struggle was that our forefathers was prostitutes in Egypt. And he say, when I visit you in Egypt, before he delivered them, he visited them in Egypt.
Right.
And he told them to put away the strange gods of Egypt. He visited them.
Right.
But they would not. So Yah met us in a prostitute state and cleaned us up, but he couldn't get the prostitute out of us.
Right.
I know there might be some strong words, but that's what the Most High called us. He called us those things, family. But through his word, through his spirit, he can clean us up so good that people didn't even know that you was a street walker. Yeah. I mean, that's how you know that the Most High has cleaned you up, that people be astonished, like, you used to do drugs?
Yeah.
Like, you used to do what?
But that don't even sound like you.
And that's how you know the sanctification process has been working in your life, been working in our life.
Yeah, man. That old dude, now he dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely, family. Most definitely. So what we're going to deal with on the Shabbat, family, we're going to deal with what I wrote here is called the code of holiness.
Mm.
The code of holiness.
That's good.
And when I saw this here and I wrote it down, and it made me think about what happened a few weeks ago in the Golden State basketball game. I can't believe I even said that name because I don't like the team. But the guy blocked a shot, and maybe he was too aggressive, but then he hurt one of the Golden State players. And I heard Steph. I didn't hear Steph said himself, but they said that some of the basketball players said that he broke the code. So but then I was thinking, like, okay, now watch this here. Is it written down?
Right.
If it's not written down, it's not a code.
Yeah.
See, when we're gonna deal with our two portions on this Shabbat, we're dealing with the holy code. The book of Vayikra is the code of holiness.
Yeah.
Not from Moses' perspective or Aaron perspective, but from the Most High perspective. And so he's gonna touch on every area in our life. How to sacrifice, how to eat, cleanliness, priest, the speech, sexual relationship, feast. So he's not missing nothing. So this is the holy code. So when I sin, if I start thinking like this here, man, I broke the code.
Yeah.
So y'all understand that when we are together, family, we are to own each other up like the Israelite gangs. Yeah. We cannot allow the Crips and the Blood and the Ku Klux Klan and these gangs to be more devoted to one another than us.
Right. Come on now.
They say that's my blood brother. What they saying? I shed blood for him.
Yeah.
So we have where's my napkin right here? We have a holy code book. A code of holiness that we received from the Most High and was passed down from Moses to Joshua to the elders and the Sanhedrin, and we have it today, family. And so we can't come into this thing. I mean, just think about it, family. I ain't never thought about joining the Crips or the Blood. Why? Because I know that ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing to play with. You can't join the Crips and be a Crip for 2 years or 2 months, and then next week you decide to be a Blood.
Right.
Homie, that ain't going down. So how is they so loyalty to each other?
Come on now.
On a corrupt code, but it's their code. It's their code.
That's good.
And we can talk about the boule all day long, but they upholding their code. We can talk about the bikers all day long, but they uphold their code. The Ku Klux Klan, their code.
Yeah.
So this is the holy code. And so if we are Yah spiritual gang, then we ought to challenge each other. What you mean you want to chill on the Shabbat? The holy code is to be at the Shabbat. Listen, we cannot allow even the homosexual or the lesbian groups, whatever group you think, at least they got a holy code. Every organization got a holy code because holy only means to be set apart, right? That's their code. And we're going to deal with some of this on the Shabbat, family, to see how loyalty we are to this holy code. To see how loyalty we are to this holy code. And many times we hear phrases like when the Most High will say in the portion that my just did in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 1 and 2, when he said, and Jehovah spoken to Moshe saying, speaking to all the congregation, not some, but the word congregation is witness. Edah, Ed, you my witness, the witness of the children of Israel. And Amah, say unto them, not just say, this is the word in creation. And Yah said, Amah, meaning it's speaking with authority. This is the same word that's used in Genesis as Yah spoke. He said. So when he's speaking to Moses, he's not speaking as pacifying. He's speaking with authority. Say it to them, you shall be kadosh, you shall be holy. Why? Why should we be holy? He tell you why. For I am Jehovah, your God. I'm holy. That's why. We tell our kids, why? Because I said so. That's why. So we got to get serious about this holy code that's been given to us. And what has happened, watch this, family. Think of the Spirit. Woo. Somebody has been tampering with our holy code. And you know how I know? Because they say now you can eat anything. You can celebrate anything. You can meet God at any day of the week.
Yeah.
See, they have tampered with the holy code, but you and I did not know. The code does not change.
That's a fact.
Because our God does not change. So I want to encourage us, family. Shabbat. I can't wait till the weekend. I said, man, back in the day, man, I couldn't wait for the weekend. But that weekend so I can prostitute myself.
Yeah.
Since I just call it what it is. So I can hold around.
That's a fact.
But now we're learning. So now, family, if you have went through the initial, went through the blood, right? No one come to the Father except that come through me. So now you're in, you got initial in, and now you are blood bought.
Yeah.
So you literally can say, I'm a blood.
Yeah. That's good.
Right?
That's good.
So now how serious you are
That's good.
about this game. We'll gain a game. And yes, we are. And we ain't terrorizing nobody but the enemy himself.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. We got to see ourselves. We terrorizing him. When we come into a territory, yes, we're coming with the blood. We're spiritual gangs. We're part of the holy ones coming down.
Yeah, come on now.
Woo! Man. Boy, y'all miss it, boy. If they tune in tonight, boy, they missing this tonight.
Yeah.
They missing this tonight. We was outside. I'm gonna share this, and then I'm gonna get the flow. So we was outside watching a basketball game, right? Me and my family. So we got a TV inside the garage. For those who don't know, so we out there watching it, and then but I had been going over this at the ecclesia, right? So we come in, and now I came in, I'm about to go take a shower, right? But then I started going over the lesson inside the front room, going over, right? And Elijah come around the corner. He say, really? He say, how you gonna go from watching basketball to he was just a study. He's like, he say, really? I thought it was funny, man. If you would have started looking on his face, man, he was like, really? How you gonna go find? I just had to get some of it out last night.
Yeah. You gotta get it out sometime.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak.
That's right. Praise, yeah. Praise.
So yeah. So I'm gonna save some of this here, but it's gonna be a beautiful Shabbat. I'm looking forward to the weekend, hanging out with my brothers and sisters. Man, that's how I feel, guys. Listen, we need to get the attitude like, man, I can't wait till the weekend.
Yeah.
I guarantee you said around your family who ain't born again or just whatever, they think first thing will pop in your mind, club. I'm going to a party, I'm going to the movies. Nah, we can't wait to the weekend. Why? Because that's when we get to hang out.
Yeah.
We get to hang out at daddy house. Yeah. It's like everybody going to hang out at grandma's house on every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. Yeah, all the meals was good, but wasn't no meal like hanging at a grandma's house.
Yeah.
Grandma just let you just run wild.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's how we have to see it. It's the house of Yah. The house, why how is it his house? Because he said that everywhere his name would be is his house. Wherever he placed his name. So that's Abba house. That's Papa house.
Yeah.
I'm getting personal. You can call him by his name you want to, but it's personal to me. It's Abba house. It's daddy house. Abba.
Yeah.
You know, it's personal.
Praise, yeah.
And we get to come together and hang out. And yes, at every family member, you got some people that's crazy. That's good. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got people every time we go to daddy house, why so-and-so ain't bringing nothing, and they want to bring some people, want to take some place. It's family. It's supposed to be like that. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh man. Praise, yeah.
You always have a family that bring a little small thing, and you got 5 kids. What's up with this here?
Yeah.
You got 5 kids.
Yeah.
But that's a beautiful thing, family, because because why? We family. We family. So we need to, I want you to see it like that, family. We come into Papa house. You know what I'm saying? It's Abba house. We come to fellowship as a community, as a family, and we get to know each other. We are all, let's say it like this here. We are all, we all, I want to say it just right too. Because y'all know ain't none of us kin, right? So daddy got a whole bunch. Daddy was don't take this wrong. Daddy was a rolling stone. I'm just using it as a phrase. And these are all his children. Who the mama is?
That's good. That's good.
So we get like, oh, he your daddy too? I didn't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all understand what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? That all us coming together, and we find it out at the end of the day, we brothers and sisters, we getting to look at each other sideways and get to size each other up. Then at the end of the day, we all telling the stories about daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's yours, Art.
Praise, yeah. Now you definitely hit the nail right on the head. It got me thinking about I don't know, getting some team jerseys or something like that. Kedoshim, you know what I'm saying? The holy ones. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the saints. So they're trying to let that saints in certain place, but it's the holy ones. So you know it has to be different if they translate it like that.
Yeah.
So you see the elevation of it, right? The elevation. We go from like when you're born again, so you got people that's born again. Then when you're born again, that's a process, a stage. Then you move from justification. Then the next stage is sanctification. Ooh, it's where people get lost at. Yeah. Sanctification. Listen, I'm saying sanctification because you know why? They don't understand. It's a process. Yeah. Sanctification. Everybody that believed in the blood of Yeshua HaMashiach, believe that he confessed with their mouth that y'all raised him from the dead, thou will be saved, right? So that's justification. That's by the blood. But then you move to stage 2 is sanctification. Yeah. Sanctification, family, is going to go with you all the way to the grave. Nobody ever graduate from sanctification.
Yeah.
So when you fall, you get back up. You fall, you get back up. You fall, you get back up. Why? Because that's a sanctification process. And when I learned that from Romans chapter 6, reading Romans chapter 6 and 7 and 8, it set me free. I stopped beating myself up, because I sin, because I fall short, because I'm like, no, I'm working out these bad habits.
Yeah. Yeah.
lot of us just got bad habits. And they turn into sinful habits. But now you're working discipline, family. Discipline. So don't get lost in the sanctification, because after that sanctification, if you survive that and don't turn back and give up, then you'll end up the last stage is glorification.
Glorification.
And glorification is the resurrection.
That's good.
It's powerful. The text tells us a Zadik will fall down how many times?
7 times.
But he'll get back up. I guarantee you, ain't nobody on here done failed 7 times.
That's good.
We ain't talking about, I ain't talking about no little, you ran your mouth, I said this here, or got on your nerve. No, that's not falling. I'm talking about falling down. You know when you fall down. It's a song that came out. We fall down, but we get up.
Right.
But ain't nobody fell on this thing 7. I'm talking about 7 times. A Zadik. You know why he gets back up? Because he understands the sanctification process. Then you stop beating yourself up. I used to before I learned this, I used to didn't feel that God forgave me until I felt guilty, until I cried some tears. But then I read Romans chapter 6, set me free.
Yeah.
If you're in here struggling with anything, family, I challenge you to read Romans chapter 6. Set you free. Set you free, family. You find out what Messiah death, burial, and resurrection did. It broke the power of sin in your life. It's broken. So when he tells the woman, well, thou accuser, she said, no, man. Well, neither do I accuse you. But listen what he said to her. Now go and sin no more. Go and sin no more. Maybe somebody needs that chapter. Let me read it out. I'm going to read that chapter. I'll read this in closing, family. In closing. Romans chapter 6, family. Listen to this, family. Romans chapter 6. Listen. This is powerful, family. It's here for us. Romans chapter 6. Listen how Paul speaking to us. Are you there, Ak?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read through. I'm gonna read chapter 6, 1 through 14, and you can pick it up and read 15 through 23.
Okay.
Ready? All right. What shall we say then? Question. Shall we continue in sin? That's the question. That grace may abound? In other words, don't abuse grace. That's the question. God forbid. How shall we that are what? Dead to what? Sin, live any longer therein? Verse 3. Know you not that so many of us as were baptized unto Yeshua Messiah were baptized into his what? His death. Verse 4. Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into his death, that like as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in the newness of life. Verse 5. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall also in the likeness of his resurrection. Knowing this, verse 6, knowing this, that our old man was crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. Notice the context, family, sin. For he that is dead is free from sin. Now, if we be dead with Messiah, we believe that we shall also live with him, knowing that Christ, being raised from the dead, died no more. Death has no more dominion over him. Verse 10, for in that he died into what? Sin. Once. But in that he lived into Elohim. Verse 11, likewise reckon ye also yourself to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive unto Elohim through Messiah, Yeshua, the Messiah, our master. Verse 12, let not sin reign, that is Basilah, be king and ruler in your life. That's what he's saying. Let not sin therefore be king in your mortal bodies, that you should obey it in the love thereof. Neither yield your members as instrument of unrighteousness unto what? Sin. But yield yourself into God as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instrument of righteousness unto God. Watch this here. The context is sin. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for you are not under the law, but under grace. Under what law? The law of sin and death.
Yeah.
See how you read the context? Because people use that verse. No, the context is sin. I'm not under the law of sin and death. I'm free, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ak.
Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness. But Elohim be thanked that ye were the servants of sin, but ye have obeyed from the heart that form of doctrine which was delivered you. Being then made free from sin, ye became the servants of righteousness. I speak after the manner of men, because of the infirmity of your flesh. For as ye have yielded your members servants to uncleanness and to iniquity, unto iniquity, even so now yield your members servants to righteousness, unto holiness.
Come on.
For when ye were servants of sin, ye were free from righteousness. What fruit had ye then in those things whereof ye are now ashamed? For the end of those things is death. But now, being made free from sin and become servants to Elohim, ye have your fruit unto holiness, and the end everlasting life. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Elohim is eternal through Yeshua HaMashiach, our master.
Come on. He closed out on that. He closed out. I mean, man, it set you free. Understanding what the death, burial, and resurrection of Yeshua, he broke the power of sin in every believer life. But we have a responsibility. Do not yield yourself to uncleanness, right? To the sinful nature.
Yeah.
You and I have a responsibility. So we can, you notice how he used the word holiness. Verse 19, I speak out of the manner of man because of the infirmity of your flesh, as you have yield yourself, your members, servant to uncleanness. Yes, I did. And iniquity.
Yeah.
Right? And unto iniquity. Even so now, yield your members, servants to Zadik, unto holiness. So as I gave myself to the lifestyle I was living, I gave myself. Did nobody drag me to the drug house? Did nobody drag me to fornication? Did nobody drag me to lying? I yield my members. So now I yield my members. Yeah. So I remember that I died in Messiah.
Yeah.
So now that I'm alive in him, then now I'm aware of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Then I had to practice self-discipline, family. Self-discipline. So holiness does not come. A holy life or holiness does not come without effort, family.
That's good.
And James says it this way: if you draw near to Yah, he'll draw near to you. The Most High see you scribing for Zadik and holiness. Man. He will lead us and guide us, family.
Yeah.
He will lead us and guide us in that. So that's all I'm going to give for today, family. Most High say the same. We'll be back here on the Shabbat. Anyone that want to sow into the ministry, you see it right here. You know the ox will tread in the ground tonight. got a little dirt. I got my, you know what I'm saying? I got a little dirt.
Praise yeah.
But I just wanted to feed you a little bit. Want to feed you a little bit. I didn't want to, sloppy Joe meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So praise the Most High. And family, I'm telling you, tune in this Shabbat for prayer 11:30, praise and worship at 12, and then we go to the full meal course on the Shabbat. Family, we're definitely going to go in. Definitely gonna go in. So I just want to give y'all a little heads up that what's going to be talked about. And it's always a remix.
Hallelujah.
It's always a remix. It's always a remix.
Praise yeah.
So that's about it, family. I thank y'all for tuning in. May the Most High watch over you and keep us as Jacob and Laban made that covenant. May Yah watch over you and I while we are absent from one another. That's my prayer, and those my words. He gonna say a few words if we have any. Then he gonna give us the Roni blessing, that the blessing of the Father, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I ain't got
right,
nothing.
Then.
Hallelujah. We go straight to the Aaronic blessing. It's a great word. Great word. As always, I think it was timely. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
All right.
Yivarecha, Yehovah v'shmorecha, Ayir Yehovah panav elecha v'chonecha, Yisai Yehovah panav elecha v'shim lecha shalom. May Yehovah bless thee and keep thee. May Yehovah lift up his countenance upon thee and be gracious unto thee. May Yehovah make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. May Yehovah lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Once again, family, we appreciate you tuning in every week. We thank you for taking the time out to tune into the channel. And I know that something was said here that will bless you. I ain't hoping. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you open up the word of Yah, I'm not going to say I hope. No. When I know I'm treading, when I know I'm putting in the work, I expect that to happen. So take whatever you heard here tonight, whatever the Holy Spirit dropped in your spirit, and then let's walk this thing out, family. Let's walk this thing out. Join us this Shabbat, teaching on the Holy Code. The Holy Code, family.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah. That's not going to be easy for those that are on the fence. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
So we are, family. We are. So don't go nowhere, Ak. So I see everyone from Pastor J again. Thank you, Ak, for hanging in now. Brother Adam, my brother. D, thank you for hanging in now. Miss J, I can understand if you had to rest. I know you need your rest.
Please.
And then my mother-in-law, probably over there, probably 9:30 over there. So thank everyone once again, family, for tuning in this evening.